Have you ever spent hours in a video game only to find that the new skill that you learned or new strategy that you've mastered is just suddenly gone the next time that you boot up the game? If you've ever found yourself in this situation, stay tuned because I'm going to give you my number one tip to help prevent this from ever happening again. Welcome back to the Nightstream YouTube channel. I appreciate you so much for stopping by and checking out my video. You clicked on this video because you want to know how to get better at video games and how to never forget those strategies ever again. Well, let me tell you, it's a pretty simple technique, and it's called journaling, right? You're thinking, like, what in the world could a journal possibly ever teach me about playing a video game? Well, it's okay, just hang on, because I got some pretty cool stuff coming to you this way. This idea came to me after watching a Devin Nash video where he was doing an interview with Pestily, a very prominent Escape from Tarkov streamer on Twitch.tv. And Pestily said the number one thing that he does that makes a difference in his streaming is keeping a pen and notebook right next to him. That way, if anything possibly comes up in the middle of his stream or any other stream that he may be watching at the time, it shows him how he can become a better streamer or a better Escape from Tarkov player, he writes it down in his journal, and that way he has it and he can reflect back on it at any possible time that he needs it. So this got me thinking, what other possibilities could we find and accomplish with the fact that it was something simple as a pad, a paper, and a pencil sitting right next to us on a desk? You know, I was coming to this thought because I'm sitting here trying to create YouTube videos, and I've really struggled this past week of coming up with actual real content that brings value to you guys. And it was just right there. Something that brought me value is what's going to bring you value. So I'm going to talk a little bit about what I've been doing over the past week and a half using what so-called journaling system that I've kind of loosely developed and how it's going to help you. So the easiest way that it's going to help you is any game that you're playing. For example, we're going to go with Rocket League because I'm addicted to Rocket League right now. I still am. I've been addicted to it for 3 years now. I've got almost 400 hours. I'm about to cross 400 hours. I'm going to cross it on my next stream here on YouTube on Friday night. I've tried so hard to find some kind of like training regimen or anything that can help me possibly get better at this game. I need to get better at dribbles. I need to get better at aerials. I need to learn flip resets. I need to learn all kinds of things. I need to learn how to carry the ball in the air across the field. But for whatever reason, just normal playtime with this has just not worked out for me. Just playing the game, it just isn't enough anymore. I've hit my skill ceiling already. So I've got to practice. I've got to do things to make me better. Figuring out what I can do. Well, this journaling idea can help me with that. I can keep down like where I've gotten better at, where I need to work on. I could even set it in to where I need to spend so much time in free play going over these specific techniques, and I know about it because guess what? I wrote it down. I mean, how hard is this? This is the number one thing that I think is going to help anybody come through here actually get better at video games. Okay, this isn't just unfounded theory, okay? This is something that actually has helped me because I've been doing it with my YouTube content. I've actually been sitting down and recording every video I mean, it's crazy how much this has actually kept me on track of learning these different ideas. Now, granted, I've tossed out more ideas than I've actually kept, but it's helped me so much. Think of how many bad videos that I would have made or wasted time on just because they randomly popped in my head and I was trying to get it down as quick as possible. Now I have it here, I can flesh it out and see if it's actually going to work. Like, I was going to make a video about why Rocket League is the most underrated game of 2020 and 2019, but I didn't have anything there. There wasn't enough to make a video. And I knew that because I was sitting here writing it down in my journal. Now at this point, you're probably asking me, how can I do this? How can I implement this in my own game and my own strategy? And how can I get better at whatever game or whatever I'm doing for that matter? It could be more than a game. It could be your homework. It could be anything. And how you can actually get this to help you. It's pretty simple. Let me tell you that much. It is as simple as keeping a piece of paper and a pen or pencil next to you whenever you sit down at your computer. That's it. Anything that comes to mind, you write it down. That's all you need to get started. Now, you can make this more complex. You can go into it. You can actually design some kind of journaling system. You can build a bullet journal. If you haven't heard of a bullet journal, search YouTube for bullet journal. You're going to find literally thousands of videos on how to create a bullet journal, all of which can be done in a very simple or complex manner. It's up to you on how you want to do it. You want to make it easy, you can make it easy. If you want to make it hard and more reflective and everything else, you can add that in there. In fact, I'm even going to go through and we're going to do a challenge. This challenge, I'm going to spend the next 30 days writing down a complex journal here in my tablet, and I'm going to share it with you. I want to update you with how well I've actually been able to implement this strategy and if it has actually made me better at either playing a game or YouTube. In fact, let's do both. I want to do one for YouTube. I want to do one for Rocket League. We're going to see if I actually get better at Rocket League. What do you think? I want you to leave a comment below and tell me if you think that I'm actually going to get better either at Rocket League or making YouTube content just by documenting what I go through on a daily basis. And that's been my video. I really do appreciate you stopping by and listening to me rant on about journaling, because I've been really passionate about this, as you can tell, and I'm very curious. I want to see if this experiment works, and I want to document here on YouTube for everybody to see it. And I really hope you learn something from this. If I can at least help one person get better at a game or be able to get better in anything in their life for that matter using this technique, I want to hear about it. Let me know. If you guys like this video, don't forget to subscribe. It's a little red button that says subscribe down below the video if you haven't seen it before or haven't used it before. Most of you have, I know, but hey, we're going to go ahead and lay it out there anyways. And again, thank you for watching.